Hello everyone, it's Kurt Cocker, the registered nurse from Cape Ann Botanicals and Cape Ann Cannabis here in the North Shore of Boston. I'd like to address our first-time users of cannabis today. Welcome. Entering either a medical, adult use, or recreational dispensary, you will need a valid state or government-issued ID, passports included, and be over the age of 21, similar to buying alcohol. If it's a medical dispensary, you'll need a state-issued medical marijuana card, which on average will cost you about $150 a year from a qualified practitioner, typically not your own primary doctor. Once you pass through security, you'll see many products and our large menu inside. Our staff is there to help you and answer your questions. The first thing you need to do is choose your method of consumption. Smoking is not the only way to consume cannabis these days. There are lots of options. We have cannabis flower, pre-rolled joints, gummies, chocolates, beverages, topical lotions, oils, salves, transdermal patches, and so much more. Remember to always start at a small amount and increase until you get the desired effect. This is called going low and slow. For first-time users, be in a safe place. Someplace that maybe at home where you know you're going to be for 4 to 6 hours, and a calm environment, which usually helps the experience. If you're doing an edible, please wait at least 60 to 90 minutes. If you want to reconsume, be very careful with this. You want to wait that period of time. If you're not getting the desired effect, usually take that one gummy that night and maybe take 2 the next night. So low and slow. Realize you should do this with every new product or different types that you try. Start low and increase until you get the desired effect. Remember, cannabis is not the cannabis that we had in 1960. It is 7 to 10 times stronger than what we had back in those days. So one dose would be considered one hit of a cannabis joint or cigarette, or one gummy, and so on. In Massachusetts, for adult use, the serving size is 5 milligrams. So one gummy is usually 5 milligrams of THC in one piece of chocolate, but you can get, or maybe one drink or one other type of candy, but you can get a 100 milligram chocolate bar and each individual piece will be 5 milligrams. So don't consume that whole chocolate bar. Be very careful. You will see on all the products there are labels that label the percent of THC and 10 other cannabinoids. THC, tetrahydrocannabinol, is one of the cannabinoids that is in cannabis products, the one that causes the intoxication or euphoric effect. The THC percents are listed on all the packages of cannabis that we have here in Massachusetts. Flower is usually about 12 to 30% in THC percent, and then other edibles and concentrates will be so much different, from 70 to 80 to 90%. So don't get caught up in the percentages of THC and CBD. These are only 2 of the 150 cannabinoids in the plant. Plus there are other things like terpenoids and flavonoids, which also enhance your experience. Also remember, there are many strains of cannabis types. We have general descriptions for them like sativa, indica, and hybrids. Sativa typically are ones that give us a cerebral or energizing effect. Indicas give us more of a relaxing or even very good for pain or sedating effect. Hybrids tend to be a blend of both and have some dominance for one or the other, so be careful. Trying is really the only way to tell if a cannabis product and how it's going to affect you. Please ask our staff if you need any help figuring this out, or seek me out. Also, lastly, be careful and know your local laws. Massachusetts here, you should not be driving on a cannabis product or operating any heavy equipment. You're allowed to carry 1 ounce on your person, and in your car, you should lock that up in your trunk or your glove box. Also, if you have children in your house, please lock up your cannabis. And if you're taking any medications, consult your primary physician, or you can reach out to me as well to see what might interact. And always remember to hydrate if you use a cannabis product. Well, hope to see you in one of our stores. Be safe out there. Take care.